Going on to the other point, right, that I think is that shifting your mindset about boundaries, right? Sometimes we look at when we give ourselves boundaries or what we call boundaries, we assume that we're limiting ourselves. But what I found is that actually giving yourself either standards or boundaries is actually a lot more liberating, right? Because what it is it creates almost like a filter for your life. It's so much easier, right? You save up so much more willpower, right? So much brain power if you were basically if you were focused on exactly what it is that you wanted to get out of life, right? So for example, for me, this is very simple. I don't really drink. I don't like to go out, right? So I say no to a lot of weekend gatherings. I say no to a lot of drinking. It's not for me, right? Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm not here to judge. You know you best, right? But basically, I created a boundary, or I created filters for certain things in my life that would get in the way of me being able to spend time with my children, me being able to spend time with my family, me being able to increase my income so that way I have more liberty, I have more freedom when it comes to spending my time with the people that I love, right? Boundaries is not about being selfish. Believe it or not, boundaries or creating boundaries or having standards is really the most or one of the best examples of you loving yourself, right? Or you having love for your family, because what you're saying is that you're going to prioritize your family, you're going to prioritize your children, and essentially that's going to be the thing that you focused most on, right? Talked about on the last live stream about screens, right? All those things, creating boundaries, being present, being able to go deeper into the people that you truly love, that you really care about. That's going to give you so much liberty. That's going to give you a lot more freedom, because what it does is, going on to the next point, is that it gives you a lot more clarity, right? It is so much easier for you to be able to go about your day when you have maybe one, maybe two, three at most things that you prioritize every single day. Anything more than that and it starts to get too much, right? Anything more than that and things start to get cloudy, and then it looks like we have a never-ending list of to-do lists, right? But being able to create certain boundaries, being able to prioritize what's important for you, right? It allows you to take a step back, right? You realize that maybe before you were doing a lot more hustling, you were doing a lot more activities that really didn't pan out. And if anybody is in business or has been in business, or just anybody in general, we know that a lot of the things that we think are important really are not that important and truly don't matter, right? And then it allows us to be able to shift our minds to what's really important, right? If I'm only prioritizing, let's say, family, maybe one task that really gets my business far, and then one more task that's for myself that makes me happy, that makes it so much easier for me for the rest of the day. I'm going to say no to things that don't matter. I'm going to push off things that are not pertinent right now. I'm going to eliminate things that don't serve me, and it's going to allow me to have a lot more clarity. It's going to allow me to have a lot more mental abilities. It's going to allow me to have much more physical capabilities, to focus on the things that matter, to focus on the people that are truly important to me.